Progress comes to a world of magic as science and the arcane combine to make marvels. Meet steampunk inventors and orc mystics at the Volsung Hub on beastsofwar.com. Fight for the Iron Kingdoms as a warcaster. Take control of the mighty jacks, arcane devices, and dark sorceries to bring the fight to the War Machine Hub on beastsofwar.com.
Hello and welcome to Drop Tactics. Simon from Hawk. Scourge. We're going to start looking at some Scourge. So in this one, we're going to be looking at the Overseer, which is this badass looking vehicle here. Okay? So we're going to be looking at it. We've got an Overseer, we've got some Hunters, we have a Leopard, and we have some Firebirds from the Shaltari. So, Simon, Overseer, what does it do?
So the Overseer is a command choice for the Scourge. It's another command choice, and it essentially buffs and increases the potency of plasma-based weaponry within range of it.
And there's a fair chunk of plasma-based weaponry, isn't
there? Yes,
yeah,
they're scattered throughout the Scourge lists. Things like the Hunters, the Slayers, things like the Annihilator that fires big artillery piece. It's sort of a bit scattered all over the place, really. And what this does is you pick one ability, you get your units, and you see as if it's in range of the Overseer, within 9 inches. You go, okay, do I want to increase my range by 6 inches? Or double the shots of that unit? However, you suffer -1 energy, and you lose any Devastator and Demolisher rules you might have.
Right.
Now, that's only for the doubling. If you choose a 6-inch range, you still keep all your standard rules. But if you choose to double your shots, you lose a bit of the potency, but gain twice the firepower.
Right. Do you want to give us a demonstration against the Shaltari?
So let's start with the Hunters, Warren. So you can roll 3 dice for your Hunter shots at the Leopard.
At the Leopard.
So you hit
Hunters on Leopard.
Yeah. So you're going to need 2 or more to hit.
Okay.
So that's 1 hit.
1 hit.
Then it gets a passive save of a 5 or a 6. So I think you should roll that.
Okay.
On a 5 or a 6, you stop the shot. Nope, the shot goes through.
Okay.
And then you roll to damage on a 3 or more.
Right.
No damage at all.
No damage at all.
Okay, now, if you choose the Overseer's ability, you double those 3 shots to 6 shots.
Okay.
So, again, hitting on 2s.
Right.
So you've got 5 hits there.
5 hits. Okay.
Then you're damaging on a... Well, first of all, we have to take saves. So on a 5 or a 6, it shield shuts down...
5 saves. Okay.
So you save...
Oh, I saved 3 actually,
of them.
with my own amazing rolling. Okay,
and then you roll the damage.
And then I roll the damage.
Yeah.
I get a 6.
So you've done 2 damage points to the
Leopard.
To the Leopard. No, that was with some fairly bad rolling.
Yeah, well, it was
some fairly good rolling on the Leopard.
Depending on where you're going from.
Where you're standing from. But what you see is there basically from doubling the amount of shots, you took it from no damage to.
But do they have Devastator?
They have Demolisher.
They have Demolisher.
So they would lose...
If it was using it against a building...
You probably wouldn't choose to double...
Yeah, but using it against a vehicle, it's kind of only bonuses, really, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you were damaging on a slightly worse result, but the sheer amount of shots that you're going to be able to take at your target makes up for it. And this ability could be used on, for example, the Scourge Annihilator, which is a long-ranged artillery piece, flies itself in, launches a big template of things. Big template. Suddenly, that gets from 24-inch range, which for the Scourge is very long, but for most races actually isn't, to 30. So that's a lot better.
Yeah.
Or it can fire twice. And put 2 templates down. Now...
On the same target? Or can it fire twice?
It would be on the same target.
Yeah.
But it would go from it would go from the energy 12 down to energy 11. That's still pretty good.
That's still good, yeah.
It would lose its Demolisher value, but that doesn't really matter.
Not against a vehicle or something, it wouldn't, no.
And so you would put down 2 big templates down on those and just cause carnage.
Yeah. Right. We have a couple of Firebirds here as well, though.
Well, the Overseer, as well as being able to double the shots of nearby friendly units or add to the range, it also has an anti-air ability.
Right, built in.
Built in. This is its only weapon.
Yeah.
So you get 8 shots. Now, normally, that would all have to go against one target.
Yes.
It has the strafe rule.
Oh.
And the strafe rule means before you fire,
Yeah.
you can split your shots amongst anything in range. And they have to be within 2 inches of the original target, essentially. You pick a main target, and then you could allocate them.
So in that instance, then I could say 4 on him and 4 on him.
Exactly.
Right. So let's.
So you'd hit
try
on
that,
you'd hit on a 3 normally. These are thunderbirds, or these are firebirds. So you have evasion 2, so it actually goes up to a 5.
So,
that's 2 hits.
2 hits.
Now I think I better roll some saves this time because you're far too good. So I'm going to prompt you roll now with 2 saves. 2 saves on a 5 or a 6. No, both failed. Look at that. Trusty dice.
And then damage.
It's energy 6, so it's going to damage them on a 4 or more.
Oh.
And it's dead.
Yeah.
Dead
and then a 6.
many times over.
Yeah.
So that's this one dead.
So that's one.
But that was
dead.
only half the shots. So now you've still got the other one.
Mm-hmm.
The other 4 shots, needing 5s again.
Okay, so let's go for our 5s.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Can I stop it? Nope.
Uh-huh.
And then do you kill him? No, you don't.
No.
But you have the option there and the ability to kill it there.
Yeah.
And that's what this is. So it's not...
Well, considering it's not his primary purpose, it's more there just as a defense mechanism for something that's coming to get it.
Exactly, yeah. It's nice short range. It's only 9 inches.
Yeah.
So you don't really want this... And this is your commander. You don't want him going out trying to, hunt things down unless he's really safe because AA, is a problem for him.
Yeah.
He will probably... That's the way to kill him.
Yes.
Is essentially AA. You want to use dedicated anti-air units to try and hunt him down and kill him. Fast movers, things like rapiers, phobos, maybe drones for the UCM.
Is it tough?
It's armor 6 and it's got 6 damage points. It's nothing to be sniffed at,
Yeah.
It's going to take a while to kill it, but in the face of dedicated anti-air, it will go down. So ultimately, this is really going to hide behind buildings.
And what's its range again for things that it can
9
affect?
inches.
9 inches.
For both its shooting and
for
its
a
buffing.
command vehicle, you kind of have to get it into the thick of things, don't you?
Yeah, it's sort of, you have to be quite careful with it because it needs to follow the main line.
Yeah.
But it doesn't want to get exposed. It needs to it wants to sort of hide
in
behind buildings every turn, It wants to be there.
For that, you kind of just want to kind of tuck it in there.
Yeah, it wants to hide, be near so it can affect the hunters or slayers or other units, but at the same time, not expose itself.
Yeah, and then if any flyer or whatever did come near it to attack it, it has some anti-air.
It can take out some light drop ships, or you can send it hunting them if it's safe.
Yeah. Right. Well, we have a very special XLBS episode coming up. So if you head on over to beastofwar.com, we have another episode connected to this one, and it's all about the Scourge Screamer. Oh boy. So if you want to join in for that, come on across, open a Backstage account, and get stuck in. Simon, thank you.
My pleasure.
Guys, thank you. If you've got any questions or comments, stick them in below, and we'll be sure to be on it. Other than that, we'll see you again very soon with some more drop tactics.
And you're going to need 4 or more to hurt the Valkyries.
4 or more to hurt the Valkyries. So let's see. Okay, so...
I think that's 5.
Okay, yep, 5.
The Valkyries get their dodge. Let me roll some slightly where you guys can see. I get their dodges, but I've passed 1.
Okay.
So we've lost an entire base.
Flames of War brings you the battles of World War II in epic 15mm scale. Go to the hub on beastofwar.com to find news, tactics, and tutorials about the game. Become a general of mighty armies at the Kings of War Hub. Take command of elves, dwarves, and orcs in this game of massed fantasy combat on beastofwar.com.